How on earth is it going, friends? Welcome, welcome. Hello, my friend. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. Feeling
Amazing.
Right. It's a nice evening to make some music with you.
It sure is, dude. Thanks. It's lovely to see you all in the chat as well. Welcome in, everyone. If you're coming from one of my channels, little interesting thing going on. We're having a bit of a dual stream, and well, not just a dual stream, but a huge multi-stream. And this is in collaboration with Modalics, which you may have seen the videos of me hyping things like Beat Scholar and stuff. This is Or from Modalics, and Eyal is also ready to drop in at the drop of a hat, but he's in the chat. There he is.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I think your speakers are on. I think he's good now. So yeah, welcome to come in. I see we got a nice little audience going on. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, basically I'm now working loads more with Modalics. We're doing loads of stuff now together, and it's a huge pleasure. And we thought it might be fun to jump in and write some music together and have some fun.
Yeah.
Another cool thing that's happening that's worth mentioning is that we'll be giving away 5 copies of our latest plugin that was just released like less than a day ago. Oddity Chorus. It's a pretty awesome chorus plugin, naturally, that does everything from like a gentle stereo enhancement to full-on like wild modulation. It has a bunch of cool features which we'll get into, I guess, but we also thought we might try and come up with some music together. Mike and I have been flirting musically with each other for years now, and it hasn't amounted to anything almost, but now we're trying to fix that. We just recorded a new video that has a tune that we play on together that Mike composed, and we just did, I don't know if anybody saw it from the people here in the chat, we did like a jam video, which was really cool, and we want to turn that into a fully fledged track. So I have no idea what we'll end up with today, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I mean, we could take this into like any silly direction, couldn't we? We could just go like anywhere with this, couldn't we? It could get real silly, couldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Either hugely silly
or
very serious. How many musicians does it take
figure out the volume?
How many musicians does it take to run a stream? we're using a new thing, but I love it. I love it so much. It's actually made it remarkably easy to collaborate.
Is my audio coming in better now?
Yes, I believe it is.
All right, because somebody asked if you can. I'm fully capable of doing that myself, sir.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
can
good
pick
for
up
me.
your gain a little bit more, I guess.
It's pretty loud for me now, but
it's on.
Yeah, chat saying
almost
it's
like 95%. So I'm yeah.
Awesome.
Well, welcome in, friends. Dutchy, thanks for the feedback. I saw Walter was first. Somehow this man, Walter, is always first on every stream I ever do. He comes in number 1, like basically the moment I hit stream. I don't know how he is like got a 99% success rate on this, but he does. But it's
Well
really
done.
nice to see some regulars. Tahatha, Dutchy, Carolina, welcome in. I see Wolfgang's in on Facebook. I can see a whole bunch of friends. Josh on Facebook. Lovely to see you. Le Beau Plastique, welcome. Adam Steele, you bloody legend. I don't know if you guys know of Adam Steele. He's worked a ton with Brown before and is now the head of, being awesome at Audient. And he's
cool.
He's a good lad. Josh, I see you in Facebook. Welcome in. Double Alpha, lovely to see you from Twitch as well. Hey,
So,
and Jagger's there
how
as
about-
well.
Hey, Al and I sometimes do this thing where we do like a sort of intro lick. Everybody plays like a little thing in the beginning.
Oh, I'm into that. Okay.
So you go first. I need time to come up with something.
Well, how about, because we won't be in sync because we're all over the internet and we're all over the world. I mean, we have literally literal all over the world places right now. If we all play as if we're in time with each other, it'll be hideously out of time and it will be even funnier.
seriously. Oh wait, seriously, I've heard worse. I mean,
that was
not even-
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty blown away by the audio quality of Restream Studio right now. I've got to say, this is so much better than I thought it would be.
All right, we're having fun here.
There's this comment where bass and drums be like okay, piano be like I think
I
not.
think not.
I
good
think no. That we won't be having that. All right, so on a scale from polymetric consultant to I am chilling at the beach listening to music, where are you guys feeling this? Because like we can turn it up to 11, we can turn it back to -13, like we could go
I
in any
think
direction
that
here.
with the three of us in a room together coming up with music, we can like play the part and say no, let's do something chill, but it will end up being like something like this eventually.
Yes, it totally can. So, but you know, I know that it can feel a little daunting to like throw numbered patterns around. But I feel like you guys are some of the tougher musicians in the scene. As in, like, you know, if I were to be like, let's do something that goes like in 16th note 7, 3, and 4, and then loop that. I reckon you could do something with that, and I reckon you could displace the crowd.
Oh, Mike.
Who turned me off?
No, sorry, I did that to fix the sync. Sorry about that.
Fair enough, though. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I could just let myself out the door, you know.
Okay, that was Mike. That was Mike for today. Thank you.
This has
The
been a great
meter ran
relationship
out.
until now.
Anyway,
But yeah.
I'd like to say that we could probably do that, but let's not.
Okay, good. That's good. I wanted to
mean-
get a feel for that.
No, but it could happen. We don't mind going off the rails, but just for the sake of just like not having people like watch me for 20 minutes bang my head against a riff, let's just try and go for something casual, and then if something magical happens and it ends up being unlistenable, like most of the music we do,
Amazing.
then great.
Yeah, my stream has watched Josh Travis. I convinced him on the way into a collaborative stream, like, don't worry, dude, I'm not going to go too hard. It's going to be nice and chill. And he comes in, I was like, I was actually just joking. I'm going to send you the hardest thing you've ever sent. And they all had to watch him and bash his head against the wall. But they actually loved it. They truly loved that.
You know what? I don't want to
I'm
put
not gonna make you do
restrictions
that.
on it. I'm not going to put restrictions on it.
We don't write complex stuff just for the sake of it, though. We do things that are meaningful because we like it, right? Because it
Exactly.
means something to us. But,
Makes us feel.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, Dave's in. My brother Dave's in the Twitch chat as well. If you see messages from really hairy Dave, yes, he is quite hairy as well.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
it comes in.
Quite the opposite here.
Oh.
Yeah, you had to ruin it.
Hey, it sounded good from my end.
Yeah?
Although I don't know what the sync will sound like for everyone else's in. That sounded really nice to me. I feel like we could just kind of go with that.
You want to do something funky?
I mean, you started it. I quite liked it. If I were to just leave you rolling on this for a bit, just jam around until you the anti-hair. Yeah, have a bit of fun with that. Are you getting the old?
I'm not getting a click though. How I was gonna,
That would help,
that's-
wouldn't it?
Oh. Something's
Oh, yeah,
funky with the click. I'm getting it like a copy.
Yeah, the audio went choppy there. I had like a really nice solid 4-bar thing there for sure. Like it definitely worked for a bit. Let me
but
throw up my screen.
I was
share
I
again.
was kind of.
It sounded good
let's
to
see.
me though. Like,
Yeah.
I think basically everything came in kind of out of sync because internet. But if I played that along here, sounded really nice and strong. Oh no, it's
Now
all
you
over
see.
the place.
Yeah, that's because I was getting
And-
the click and like
Mm,
here and there it was messing me up. You want to try again? Because we nailed it
yeah.
in the sound check.
Yeah, or maybe do you have a way of hearing the metronome yourself but not sending it to down the loopback and then you track to your own click? Or does that get kind of complex?
I mean, yeah, let's see what
Because
happens
that might
here.
make more sense than like buffer time. I'm hearing it, but yeah.
I mean, it's not too bad,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I can't record you and the click and then pull the click out.
Oh, well, yeah, I know that, but I can send you the 4-bar loop in like
Yeah,
20
that sounds good.
seconds.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
So what was your tempo? It was quite nice.
I think I was at 107. But maybe it actually ended up at 90. That's 90.
So I'm gonna do 95 just to be
Amazing. Feel free to
be
share your screen as
special.
well so we can see the process. If you've got nothing.
Sure.
if
No,
it's
no,
just-
I'm gonna do that in a second. I'm just setting it up. I'm cleaning up so it looks presentable and people think that I'm a proper human being. Let me do that entire screen.
I'm
and
thinking about
there we go.
finding cowbells and stuff for this.
So, I don't know if anybody cares, but the way I have this set up is regular bass is basically just the DI signal that I'm running from a pedal here. Sub bass is I'm using Darkless Ultra plugin just for like the sub mic. It's a setup that I use regularly just to add up that kind of amp feel. And then our newest plugin, Time Oddity Chorus, which we will be giving away. The link is in the description. You just go there and you enter, and you might get a license. We're giving away, I think, 5 licenses. It's a beautiful, beautiful plugin. It's purple, and yeah, and that's about
And
it.
that, as we all know, makes things sound huge. But it does
Yeah,
sound absolutely wonderful. You can hear that chorus on his bass at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm loving the sound of it. Sounds like the beginning of the music lesson by Victor Wooten.
Yeah, you know, everything, everything with overtones on bass either sounds like Jaco or Victor.
Yeah.
So
Truth.
if I
What
mute
is truth?
if I mute this channel and with now another cool thing is that when I solo it, you'll hear that it's actually filtering quite a bit of the low end, just so it's kind of the stereo image is kind of floating on top. It's also giving a sort of lo-fi detuned kind of vibe, which I really like. So the stack itself sounds like this. And then there's also like a mean channel bit fuzzer going on here. It's probably way too loud.
No, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Anyway,
mate. Yeah.
that's the way it's set up. Let's go back to doing the funky riff. Okay, I think I know what I want to play right now, so I'll do it properly.
Heck yeah. I love you just hearing you vibe it out.
Maybe that was decent enough. So
It
I'll
sure
get that
was.
over to you in a second.
Hell yeah.
I don't think we've ever done something quite like this.
No, we were going to use a different collaboration thing, but licensing failed. So, but I like the vibe of it. And while you're doing that, while you're sending it over, I'm pretty sure I could just go ahead and like. Oh, that's an that's an. I was going to say that's an onion.
An onion. How about you share your screen right now? Show what are those wonderful drums you're playing?
I did a little drum loop there. I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you. So that is your lovely plugin, Mindset. One of my my well-named presets called Modern Metal Clean, which isn't very modern metal. It's more modern funk, but you know, capital letters happen when you're doing things. And yeah, so here is like as it sounds when I'm playing it there. That's the MIDI I just played in. So I might do a little bit of cleaning up on that. There was only like one little triplet that actually sounded off for me. Just that. To get it done. So I'm just rushing and dragging a little bit. You know, if this was Whiplash, I would have things thrown at my head.
I'm thinking maybe I go ahead and send you also a B part just in advance.
Yeah? Yeah, whatever you're
Do you wanna
thinking
do that?
of. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just thinking to go somewhere like more open. Like if we go from something really tight, like
Yeah, something like more open that it could be like.
Exactly. I think I got it. Maybe do something like. Okay. What do you think?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and track the second part as well, so you have more to work with instead of just going back and forth. So I'm gonna go ahead maybe and try and track the entire thing in its entirety.
Hit it.
I think that's good. If you want to shift some off notes here and there, I know you can do it.
Oh, fully, yeah.
Supposed to be solid enough for us to get going, and that's quite a few bars of music we can work with.
Yeah, fully. And I recorded this little bit of but I played it like absolute dog shit, so I'm gonna play it again.
Well, it's not your usual keyboard, right?
Yeah, there's also a couple of MIDI notes I haven't quite yet like set up. I like to always start with a fresh slate. I like to change my workflow every time I come in a little bit, just to sort of change the vibe just a tad. And that I find helps me to not to get like stuck in the same patterns over and over again.
Do you want me to export WAV or MP3?
You can do WAVs, seeing as we're doing it this way.
Yeah, okay. So it will be over in
In the old
few
Discord
minutes.
or in the old Dropbox?
Link in the Discord. By the way,
Okay.
Modalics has a Discord server, and we might as well let people know. We're
Yeah,
doing
for
a bunch
real.
bunch of cool things there. If you want to be a beta tester, we have like a very prolific beta group, and we're always on there discussing and solving issues and talking about coding and whatever. So feel free to jump on.
It's
maybe
a
I'll
fun
put-
little place.
Yeah, and maybe I'll put a invite link.
Something like that.
It's
So I got a
good.
few little quality of life things going on with my snare here, but I want to hear a little bit more overlap. And I got that little zone C. That edge ghost button like set up now. Right. So while I got it, just before I grab that, I'll give this a. And that will be our little loop. Boom, boom, boom. I feel quite confident about that. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab your bass riff. There it is. I found it. God, I love collaborating over the internet. It's bloody lovely, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, the internet is great.
The internet is for riffs. The internet is for riffs.
Hey, Big Bite Beat says that he loves using Bitfuzzer as a soft clipper. Thank you, man. We really
Amazing.
enjoyed making that plugin. It's a really cool, funky little thing we did. It's surprisingly useful for all sorts of, like, regular sound design things, but also like completely demolishing your signal and making stuff kind of
Hell yeah.
bubbly and interesting.
I'm afraid that's a silent WAV file, my friend.
Oh, that shows. You know what? That shows my pro audio expertise. How is that silent? That's so weird.
Not sure. It looked like just a completely flat line, like a dead old WAV
So
file.
hold on for a second.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you for rubbing that in.
Oh no,
just give me
I'm
another
holding
second.
holding
Give
onto
me
it,
another
man.
chance.
I'm holding onto it, man.
You're just
can't-
ruining me right
I
now.
can't quite put my finger on it.
self-esteem-
I've been trying to put my finger on it, but I just can't quite.
There we go.
Hey, Adam. So glad you're having your mind blown by Beat Scholar. It's pretty ridiculous. I was actually making a new tune with it today. So I don't know, what style would you call that track I was making today? The EDM-y thing. Would you call it house or?
I'm not actually sure. I'm not that
neither.
much well versed in. I'm not that much well versed in subgenres per se. So for me, it all falls under that kind of umbrella of electronic music. But there's
Yeah.
a thing about like people like you that are instrumentalists that make that sort of music, which is really cool. I always can vibe with tracks that have at least like one element that's very human in them, and I think that's something you did really well there, where you programmed like with using Eon and Beat Scholar, and then you were, finger drumming the drum parts with Mindset, kind of created that in between feel. Also using a lot of swing is also always cool, always a great way to humanize.
Yeah.
So new link with proper audio.
Amazing. And while I
dropped off.
download that, I was actually thinking of while we were looking at the Beat Scholar, while we were talking about the Beat Scholar thing, I was wondering if you would have any objection to me actually like sneak previewing the little thing I made for you earlier today or not. Sharing it with these lovely
no problem,
people.
man. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I think there's no audio.
But it's
No
not
audio?
coming through.
Oh, okay. That's on me. Pro streamer.
But you do look good in that jacket.
Oh,
That's all
thank
that
you so
matters.
much. How about now? Better?
Yeah.
added like a little mini mic on the mod wheel on the keyboard thing. If you look at the top right of the other take. Oh yeah, I hear that. I can't wait to hear you jam along with that. Yes, this is the progressive house umbrella, is it not? Yes,
That's awesome.
That was fun to make, honestly. I wasn't wearing the coat to try and like be cool. I was like really cold.
That's fine, man. No, but it's a jacket. Don't make a big deal out of it, you know.
Hey, you mentioned it. Hey, I'm seeing WAV on this WAV now. I'm
Yep.
seeing meat to this potato. Yes. Oh, it sounds so good. Okay. So we have the funky riff here.
I changed the
you-
tempo.
What tempo is it?
95.
That'll be why.
Yep.
Communication is key, my friend, and now we're good. So what if I put it at 95.5? This
Why?
is going to be painful for everyone. I'm kidding. I'm putting it back to
It's not too
Yeah,
bad.
good.
It's,
Good question. Why? Let me get that other MIDI over to there, and then we can have ourselves a little party. That I like that little
Yeah, it's that kind of funk break.
Yeah.
Back to the verse. Band leader is shouting back to the verse and playing something like this.
I like it, and then something will then happen afterwards. So Kiwi, we're just writing together. Basically, we've never collaborated before. We've done all this stuff with like Beat Scholar and Mindset Drums, and I absolutely love the work that Modalics do in terms of making instruments that are like making it easier to write in a more like pattern and fractal based way, and basically every way they do is awesome. But we've never really written together, so we thought, well, now that I'm working a little bit more with Modalics, let's do a bit of a collaborative stream. Let's actually try writing together publicly. You know, no pressure, basically. But we are also, the Modalics is giving away 5 copies of their new plugin, Time Oddity Chorus, which is their new chorus plugin, which you can hear all over Oar's bass. Sounds really, really cool. In fact, I'm actually thinking that example you showed before where it got all lo-fi-y, I would use that just for lo-fi keys. I would just solo that top swirly thing. That's doing a better job of getting the sound that I wanted than the lo-fi stuff that I Like I've downloaded like specific lo-fi instruments and plugins to do warble and stuff, and I actually like that kind of ticked a box in my head, mainly just because of how sweet it sounded. Like lo-fi doesn't necessarily have to be cassette lo-fi; it can be just kind of modern tape warble, you know.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say like if you're looking for that sort of specific flavor of lo-fi, that sort of cassette vibe, that's one thing. But we have presets that are they'll get you there. The entire purpose of this plugin was like not to do something that's like very, very easy to get your point across in terms of your sound and move on. It's it has like 3 knobs. The only additional knob that's like I think was a major factor is the filter we put in there. It's called damp, but it's actually quite a cool filter that Eyal, that was here before in the beginning of the stream, designed, and ever since he designed that, he wrote the code for that filter and everything. I fell in love with it. It was originally for a delay plugin, and then it kind of rolled on to become the low pass filter for this plugin, and it's a major contributor to these kind of lo-fi tones that you can get with it. That, and also the way we designed the color knob. It's just fun. It's supposed to be one of those things where when you turn it on, you just want to keep playing with it and you don't want to turn it off. That's sort of our approach to a lot of, I guess, processing plugins. Even Bitfuzzer is a bit like that. It has like 3 knobs that make the most of the sound, and then the rest is kind of shifting it more towards here and there. Do you have it installed, by the way? Do you have the?
I actually don't. I haven't had a chance to get into them yet. And I'm really stoked too. So I could part of this could be me kind of getting those and having my first.
No, don't worry.
I think I got all excited about like having a live unboxing of it. I'm actually doing something.
Yeah, well, we can do that, and especially like if you want to show it on keys, because I think like it's actually somehow this track it would work if you want to do some Rhodes.
Yeah, I was thinking about throwing the Rhodes on actually. Where's a? That's not it. This is in B, right?
Yeah, it's like B Mixolydian.
I don't actually know who that is, but I'm such a.
That's the A part. Yeah, and then the B part is C, D, G, and then F sharp. Yeah, and then.
I like it. So I was actually doing something a bit weird and wonderful because when collaborating, whenever you have people who don't actually jam with each other, you can't really get into each other's pocket. So when it comes to like collaborating, I mean, I do so much drum editing with actual audio, and I do it with like slip audio, where I tend to look at my kick drums and like the wav of a bass. I tend to like, rather than like hit quantize on MIDI, I tend to actually go through and slip things visually. So I'm like just looking at like your hits, and I'm just trying to basically lock into you. I figured you'd probably see it and go like, I know exactly what's going on here, but for the sake of everyone else involved,
you didn't hear me going on about the plugin while you were doing that.
I did
to get you time to.
I did. I knew what you were doing. I'm fully with you, my man. I actually loved it. It was the most pro thing ever.
Thank you, man. I'm trying my best. I'm not that much of a competent streamer.
I think he's pretty good, right, chat? He's pretty good. It's like, you know, he's dropping no F-bombs. He's rolling with the.
Is that a problem? Like,
no, not at all.
Okay.
I'm fully yanking your chain, my man.
I don't know. Maybe you have like underage audiences and we can't discuss.
Oh no, I'm a. Well, at least I can only speak for my channels, but I drop all of them.
Oh, okay.
Highly,
cool.
But you know, we're on your socials as well now, so I don't want to drag you through the sin bin. So I'm going to see if just doing that visual slip is going to work here. to do the thing for there. But that grooved so much harder, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. And we're actually very big on doing that. And when we released the Mindset videos, every demo we recorded, we didn't like just circle everything and press Q. Eyal and I are both like very, when we edit, we actually look at the content. I know it's surprising. We actually look at the content and try to find the spots that are actually contributing to the music, as opposed to just like off-grid or on-grid, which is kind of binary.
I can hear it in the tunes. Like, they don't sound like someone just went cute, done. Like when I went into here and like entered in the swing, I just found the closest swing I could to this, but I was like, that's just so I can see it. Like, that's just for visual aid. I'm gonna lay down a quick 2-bar thing that leads into a fill for this real quick. Well, that's just me playing over me playing over me playing over me playing over me playing. That'll do. I don't want to go too flish-flash.
Yeah, and we can always like punch in later once we figure out what this thing is going to be.
I was rushing. Why do you suppose I threw a chair at your head, Neiman?
That always happens in music education, by the way. For people that don't know, like when I was studying bass, my teacher would hold like 2 chairs like this. And it was, if I made a mistake, he would just say left or right, and then usually I chose the one that looks a bit flimsy, so it might break on my head as opposed to just hitting it. Fun times. But you don't get to slap like I do without chairs.
No, I get you. Why do you suppose I just revoked your citizenship, Neiman? Why do you suppose I just ate your cheeseburger, Neiman? That kind of works.
Yeah.
Great. We've now got an AB. Like, I could lay down the keys, but honestly, like, why would you have Fisher Price when you could have, an actual keys player who I could see is not at the computer.
He's not.
He's the most AFK, but that's all good. He wouldn't to know.
Yeah. But we can. Oh, he's. I think he heard us talking shit. He's running back.
I'm here.
Hey,
man.
I was just thinking keys would be like the best thing to have on this, but then I was like, why would you have Fisher Price keyboards when you could have
the real deal?
The actual deal. Yeah. So do you want? What I'll do is I'll send you over something to jam along to in the Discord, and then you can.
What was the chord changes again? Can you?
The A part is just a groove in like B mixolydian. It goes like. Yeah, but we're probably off sync with that. And the B part is just like C and then D, and then G and then F sharp. So it's kind of a breakaway from that. What I'm doing there is like basically a C overtone, and then I'm just moving the bass tone to D. So we need to maybe figure out the harmony there. Just in terms, I'm just letting you know because you might want to consider that's what's in the audio. You can also record it without the overtones. I was kind of hesitant about it.
Let's go over it. Can you tell me the chord change again? Sorry, I was not.
So the A part is just this riff on B mixolydian, which is just very simple. And then the other part, I'm playing like a C. I'm going into C major, and then I'm just moving the bass note to D. So that's the part. Then G, and then F sharp.
Beautiful.
And then it circles back through the F sharp to the B mixolydian for another A part. Yeah, so it's kind of it goes like bum 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 bum.
Hell yeah.
Well, how about Mike? How about you bounce what you have right now?
Yep, I've sent it in the Discord. I've just
Okay.
uploaded it natively to that. And what
Hey,
I was
Al,
actually
so-
going to say was, so that's just a WAV file at 95.
Hey Al.
Yeah,
So
sorry,
in the
practicing.
Discord, no, but we want to hear you actually playing on the tune. So in the Discord, he put a link to the WAV file. It's 95 BPM. You just place it and start tracking your part on it. And
All right, give me a second to
What
get
are-
my setup
Hell yeah.
happening.
yeah, no problem. We can also do later. I can do it either with bass or guitar. We can do like the funky kind of.
Sounds good. Let me get my my setup together, and we'll see what I can do.
I was just weighing up whether or not I go off and record a quick bit of percussion to it and do the whole like we're doing multiple things at once thing, or I wait a bit and we do it all together.
So do you think does it make sense that I'm playing piano here, or maybe I should put it on like a synth or Rhodes?
We were thinking like Rhodes or Whirly could
Rhodes?
also be cool if you have any of them.
I have something. Let's see if I can get something that's going to be compatible. I wish I had my Nord here.
Yeah, and
It's not there.
Mike is sitting in front of a huge ass Nord.
No,
Uh,
I know. I'm envious. mine is in another country.
Yes, of course. You're traveling, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, my skills are rudimentary comparatively. Like my note theory does not come close to my rhythm theory, and I just, I've done my key drum thing. You've done your bass thing. I'm thinking like let's all discover.
Oh yeah, definitely.
the groove vibes because.
But also like don't be so humble. Haven't met a lot of people that are like as prolific multi-instrumentalists as you are. It doesn't happen quite that often. I'm very envious.
And we're in 48 kilohertz, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I appreciate you. Yeah,
Okay. Let's
Hell yeah.
Let me switch to my setup and see what are we getting together here. Where are you? I need to share my screen. There you go. Screen is up. Do you see my stuff?
We need to trigger it on the stream, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Can-
seeing your
oh,
screen
there it
shade
is.
just yet. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Way. Oh!
Okay. So I'll get my keys.
I want to see your lovely fingers do the things.
Let's see if we can find a sound that's gonna kind of work in this.
Oh yeah. We were thinking about hearing what if you go for something that's got no chorus on it, we can then hear what Time Oddity is doing on that as well.
oh yeah, that might be a good idea, so people know what they're getting in our giveaway. That they
Yes.
can
Yeah.
use the link in the chat to enter.
Yes, yes.
And I can also add some.
Hey, we just got a raid over on Twitch as well. Young Gun just went ahead and brought his whole stream over to us. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate
So-
you
Everybody-
bringing your party of 47 over. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy.
So
we're
maybe
collaborating with Modalics at the moment. We're just making some tunes. We've never actually made music together, but we all have a similar passion for awesome instruments and effects like Modalics make. So yeah, we're just having a bit of fun with the riff we're making at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna play, see if I can get the structure of the song.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
It's 2 rounds of A,
Go for
2
it.
rounds of B.
and then it repeats.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what we have so far. But yeah, that's the
Yeah.
the form.
Well,
Wow,
yeah.
you played some beautiful things there.
That sounded
Yeah,
gorgeous, man.
Oh yeah, it made sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna now that I got the structure,
Yeah.
I'll try to do something normal. Do you like the fact that I was like maybe I'll try to do something consistent during the A parts, like
That sounded like such a self burn at first, but yeah, that sounds awesome. Maybe
something
do a couple of versions of the A. Maybe if you record it like A B A, and then you can give us like an alternate A, and then we can have a couple of layers.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of keeping it a bit sparse, so a lot
Mm.
of the groove kind of comes through. So the B part is supposed to be the more condensed melodic part.
Yeah.
Is the way I hear it.
Yeah, because
And the A part,
you're playing this
you can
syncopated
just chime
thing.
in.
So, like so.
Mm.
Right, I can do something that will be like a very 80s fun
Yeah.
thing, or I can be,
Mm.
like a gentle giant, carry me near.
Yeah, I personally
vibes.
loved that. Like, if you could do that, but meet that sparseness in the middle, I think that would be really sick.
That's to me, it's a very like like a gentle giant in a glass house style where the groove is like this, but he would have these like funky patterns that are running all over the place.
I love it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's so
That's right.
sick.
That's
I
what it
love it.
sounds like.
It's less of the obvious thing to do, and it's more interesting by far, I think. Go
Okay.
for it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's see. How was that?
That sounded sick. Had me up on my feet.
Yeah.
Let me hear it
it's
back.
Really cool. The last part of it, so the third phrase is absolutely brilliant.
This.
And I think like, it should no even before. Start on bar like bar 6, and I think it's just absolutely stunning.
This thing?
This entire thing is
Well,
just
before.
mind blowing. Like from bar 6, there's some cool
I think I
things
was
happening
slightly
before.
I was slightly off at the timing just at the beginning. Let's see.
Don't worry too much about that.
Yeah, this thing was a bit early, I think.
That's okay. You could always just drag that. It had vibe.
Let me just in my sound get a little bit less tremolo.
I have
there
the
because
craziest beat scholar fuck around idea ever, so I'm just gonna do a quick.
Yeah.
I fancy fucking with this thing. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be completely visual from here on out, so you have the fun.
Okay, let me do a take on the B part. And I think on the B part, if it's are you still with me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I
Just
thought
letting
the
you do your thing.
B part maybe I'll do just. just
the
open
second
it up.
chord, the timing is syncopated, so it's
So
exactly.
okay, let me go over it. Okay, I think I got an idea for what I
That
wanna
sounds
play.
so good.
Okay, I think I got it. Let's see.
So just the last bar is a pretty straight ahead kind of bop, 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 bop. So I think just that part you need to kind of take into account.
Okay, so let me.
The rest was beautiful.
I'm gonna play it. Let me know which part am I gonna.
It's just
redo.
it's just the last bar, just the very end.
Is it cool that I did this brake pedal thing?
Very cool.
Yeah?
Very, very sick.
very
Yeah.
It's kind of silent all of a sudden. It's a very gentle giant thing, but it also kind of, I don't know, changes the atmosphere. Maybe it's good. Okay, so this thing I have to redo, right? This one. Okay, so let me do the last repeat again. Oh, okay. So maybe I'll do.
So it's just the last bar, not the last two.
Okay, so maybe I'll do. Or something, right? Just
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah.
Or is it too much? I can also
It's cool.
just do.
No, it's cool. It's cool that it's building up because it's gonna do like a short break, I guess, going back to the A. So it's cool that you're kind of building up the melody, and then it will circle back to the solid part of the.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like such a classic.
Sounds
Not
so
bad, right?
cool.
Awesome.
Okay, so
It's just
so
awesome.
if you're okay with it, just before I bounce this back to you, I think I want to do one more track for the A part, which is just gonna be something like I don't know, like something super consistent. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something like let's see. Like something
Yeah, I love
super
that as like
simple.
an alternative. Yeah.
Yeah, just so that there'll be some layer there that's like the simple layer, you know.
Could you bring it down in octave a bit, and then it will save some bandwidth for if someone wants to take a solo or throw down a lead or a head or something on it?
Yes.
be
So
sick.
let me and I want to hear it along with the original one that I did. So let me hear it.
Hell yeah. Taha, I know I was trying to be quiet with that. I have a really cool beat scholar thing to share with the guys afterwards.
Oh yeah. Okay. So. So So if I play it low, it's gonna collide with my other part. But if it's instead of the other part, it's gonna work. So if I remove the other part, I can definitely do. Let me mute that one for a second. So maybe just Sorry, that wasn't open.
I'm thinking it could even be accompanied by like an even more sparse bass line for like another version of the A. So maybe if you copy the whole audio to like a second round of A/B, you could just put this on like the second round on your end, and then you can export it all as one. But up to you.
Wait, but the question is it going to overlap with my other track or not?
I think it would be a separate
thing.
version of the A.
Yeah.
Separate thing. Okay.
I like where it's going. I like both versions so much.
Okay, so let me jam with it just for 1 second to come up with exactly what I want to play.
Please, man, we love it.
Yeah, we're having fun.
How about just this as like a loop? And I can play it even softer, so it's a.
Yeah, super nice.
Yeah, you like it?
I love it. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna do one thing. I'm just gonna bore.
I'm just thinking about the octave, maybe doing it up high.
Something like that. Let me try one after.
Yeah. That's really cool.
You like
so
it?
Sick. Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe it even works with my other track. Let's see.
We can go record them and put them on either side.
Yeah. I might want to do some quantization on this because this has to be. Can I do?
Yeah, feel free. You can edit it and send it over, or I can tidy it up.
Soft quantize on this.
God, I love that. I know I'm probably flicking out of time for everyone else, but
it might be 16 triplets. Yeah, that's true. That's correct.
Yeah. That's where it's at.
yeah. Well, that's a very hard swung. I think we weren't exactly. I think I've been playing with it. It's about 38% swing on the 8th note. Because I was actually playing with this. I actually recorded a quick shaker sample, and I managed and I like cut it into 4 just to see what the swing was, and so I've now actually got Beat Scholar is playing my shaker.
Oh, that's cool.
I just made that.
Okay, so I'm gonna export these 2 tracks.
Nice.
Do you like this chorus, by the way? Is it cool, or do I keep the chorus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Although actually, yeah. I mean, I don't have Time Oddity on here, so I can't add it in post at the moment.
Yeah.
I could get that.
Okay.
I could get that downloaded though, real quick.
yeah, well, how about you
It
do
takes
that?
seconds.
It
It takes
will
seconds.
take a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just make sure that I don't have any reverb or something on my sound.
And And that's what's being given away, by the way, Hamanu, that I saw you joining in. There's a giveaway here, 5 copies of the new Modalics Chorus plugin are being given away. So you can just, there's a link there, sweep widget. And if anyone's having problems logging into that, please let us know. I saw some people on Facebook weren't able to log in through their socials for that. So please do let us know. He has participated.
Okay, so I'm gonna give just a clean bounce of these 2 tracks. Is that okay?
Awesome. And then I've got control.
Yeah, there's no reverb or anything. Okay, good. Let me export these.
I am downloading Time Oddity Chorus from my products on your website. So easy to get around on this as well. And I love that you've got the version numbers like so brightly there. It's like a really good reminder.
We're learning. We're still finding our way as a fairly young company, but that's something important that we figured out.
Yeah. I'm going to just go ahead and hit the plugin cycle button, see if the VST3 just pops in. So far, everything you've been bringing in. Yeah, 1 new VST effect found. Yeah, got it. So yeah, while that comes on over to me, I recorded the shaker and cut it into 4 parts, and I just tried taking all 4 parts and putting it on 4 of the Beat Scholar things here, and I tried doing that.
That's so cool, man.
But I didn't know what that would sound like.
You are such the power user for this.
Yeah, I just thought I would just give it a try, but like I really like that. And then we've got like your randomizer stuff we can muck about with for that as well.
Oh man.
Oh god, no, I forgot it's going to be all the other notes as well.
No, but you can set it. You can set it to just the right notes. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah, just these ones, right?
Yeah. But just don't press anything else. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yes, I remember now.
Yes, I've sent you the tracks on the Discord. Notice that it's fully dry, so it might need some reverb or something.
You can also use the trigger chance to make sure it all plays.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Mostly.
I remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm getting distracted. I'll I just
drop it in.
I'm so highly ADHD. So I got O1D and O1. Which one's which?
Take both and we'll find out.
Okay.
Just grab both of them, I guess.
Okay, 1, 2. Thank you so much for that, EL. Oh, I think, yeah, I see. Okay. So it looks like D, the first one is... Yeah, that's your, like, your new, like, the kind of sparse version.
You know, somebody suggested I use a clavinet for this, and this might have been a better idea. Even.
Oh yeah!
As soon as you said the word clavinet, I was like, "That's what this was supposed to be." Yeah.
Yeah, you could also send over the MIDI, and I can reamp the Nord as well.
Yep. Let me do that.
Always doable. But this sounds great. Oh god, I've got to turn that beat's color off for a second until I reset it back to 4. There we go. I really like it. I'm gonna try this Time Oddity. But first, I need to make sure I've got this in properly. Let me just check. I just want to make sure I've got it licensed up and whatnot.
Somebody suggested that the B part is going to go full gent. I mean, it's going to be the C part, but it would be funny to go like into.
Yeah, that's
like gently, not imposing anything, just like going naturally with the flow of the song.
Do not go gently into that
gently.
knife.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, I've just gone off screen for a second so I don't dox my my license file. Yep, I'm activated. You guys make that so easy. There we are. That went wee.
Yeah.
Okay, that can go pretty wild. I like
Yeah.
that. God, that sounds so huge straight off the bat. I love it. And I love these little lines. It's like, oh, hello. Hey, what's up? Bart from Textures is in the old chat. What's
Hey,
up,
Bart.
buddy?
What
Good band, good band.
Is to maybe just use Time Oddity chorus for the chorus of the song.
Yeah,
and then have the funky bit be a bit more dry. I think that's gonna give.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the two different versions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great way to wake that part up. Yeah.
This is such a brilliant part.
Oh, that was my shaker on top of my shaker.
I'm telling you, this is my inner carry me near funk. It's a very it's the widest, most scholared funk that exists.
It works.
No, I love it. I love it.
Works.
I feel like having a little bit of like kind of slap back delay or something, just as like a mix glue thing to. But like I don't want to go too much into it, and but first I want to kind of work out this. I love that I can just like play with the swing thing and get the shaker right in. It might be a bit small on screen. Let me make that big. I'm feeling that 57% vibe.
Yeah, it's a very
sick.
Exact amount of swing.
Yeah.
Sounds loud.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
Did I just delete it?
Oh.
Yeah, I deleted the beat scholar as well. It's back.
Maybe we should think about like additional orchestration or another part or something.
Yeah,
or
we need
like a lead. You know, just somebody playing a melody.
Yeah. Or we could send the sparse version to Bart and get him to send back back like a crazy guitar solo. Yes. Or you could rip a massive bass solo over it.
I probably could, but the Bart idea rings.
Hey Bart, what are you up to right now? Are you making dinner or are you sitting in front of a computer ready to hit record? Because there's a big difference, and I really don't want to go ahead and make you feel like you're gonna do anything other than chill right now.
Well, he's not answering, so I'm guessing. Let's go on. Thank you, Bart, but let's go on. Let's go on without him and see if he circles back.
Well, he always knows where we are. He just said, "Where's my funk chops?" Damn. Put that dinner down. We don't even know if he is eating dinner. We're making assumptions here. So I'm gonna do a quick thing like I did with the just sliding a little bit of that.
Yes.
Ooh,
thank you for fixing that.
Do it, bro. I got you. I'm fucking it. Oh! I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing, and you're gonna totally do that. At this point, do you want me to start sending stems over to you, or do you just want that as a stereo? So that you can put that.
I don't need anything. I just record. I'll just record 4. It will take literally 10 seconds. I'll
do it.
4 bars of this and send it over.
Okay, do it.
You know what? Just for fun, I'll grab the audio. Just maybe the Stream Jams version before Eyal tracked, and then.
My visual editing is failing me right now. It sounded better before I did anything, so I'm gonna go. Yay! Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll send you over. I can just send a new one over real quick.
Okay, so I have it set up. I'll share my screen so people can check out what I'm doing.
Okay, I'll abort. Abort. There we go.
Right.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, mate.
Okay, I think I zoned in on something just on the second part, so I'll just do that again.
So very funky.
I'm trying my best. I think there's a couple good bars there. I should really set this up more properly. Cool.
You're totally
guys,
right, Libo.
I'm going to be leaving you. I'm going to be
Aw.
listening to the rest of the stream from my phone. I need to leave for something. Text me if you need anything.
Yeah,
thank you so
thanks
much,
so
man.
much,
It's been
man.
awesome.
I love
This
these
sounds
vibes
awesome.
so much. Thank you so much.
Let's do it again.
Right.
Lovely
Cool.
hanging, dude. Thanks again, man.
So I'm
a
just, yeah, like he's the best. So I'm just gonna bake the sound as it is, just send it over, right?
Yeah, man.
Maybe without the chorus though.
Yeah, and
With the chorus or without?
you can bake it in. I think it's nice to sometimes just have this stuff like, you know, as is. Sometimes having less choices is better for.
Yeah,
I've really
I'll just
enjoyed
do that.
loading up a thing to play with, but yeah, it depends if you want it for that part. I'm also gonna send you the A section just with the. I'm gonna send you this so that maybe you can do an alternate like really sparse bass thing, like don't.
Yeah, for sure. I can also do it. I can just force it on top of what's going on.
You can. Well, it depends if you want to jam along with.
Yeah, I do. Let's do it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sending you.
I'm so
now.
used to doing like the lazy thing.
Yeah.
Or less time-consuming thing.
Yeah,
Just
it's not
let
too
me go,
time
let
consuming.
me
I've
get it done.
Oh, he sent me MIDI as well. What a legend! What an absolute legend! I totally
So I'm
didn't
gonna stop
notice.
sharing because I'm doing something totally boring.
Oh.
I'll just export the track.
Oh no. And I am sending you the WAV. You have it. Oh, don't it?
Hold on.
I'm holding.
You're making me nervous.
Oh.
And I sent you back the funk line.
Oh yeah.
And that's wonderful.
Sorry if I made you nervous. I'm just quite excited.
No, you're not really making me nervous. I'm dead inside.
Okay. You made me muttly, dude.
Mutley? What is that?
Yeah, dastardly and muttly. That might be a British thing.
My English isn't up to snuff. Okay, that's the part you want the big bottom bass.
Yeah, like
on, right?
really sparse bassy face.
I got it.
Yeah.
So it will be something like Oh, wait. Nothing is playing. Okay.
I've got an idea. How about follow those kicks every second time around? Burn.
Yeah.
Or
That's probably the thing to do. I was just thinking more in the line of just keeping it straight up, but yeah, let's do it. I think I'll do it just open, not palm muted, but let's go ahead and record.
Sorry about interrupting you with a bit of audio there. I didn't mean to.
I paid no attention to it.
You grooved so hard. It's the MIDI that EL the MIDI that EL sent me for some reason has come in all merged, so I can't like just pull the clav out of it.
Didn't he play it like an octave above?
Yeah, kind of. They're a little bit intertwined, so I was just looking at that.
Do you need the slide on the intro here?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Love it so much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's come out like it's and they kind of overlap octaves. So I might ask EL to rebounce that MIDI for me because I really want to throw down that that clavy clav.
You can use the audio for it now, right? Thank you. I'm really enjoying that.
I'm really enjoying that.
So that would be solid baseline. And let me just make sure. Check the Discord for the solid baseline.
Thank you so much, mate. Nice. May God be speed. Or Funkline, solid baseline. I already got or Funkline, didn't I?
Yeah, Funkline is the top end, kind of.
The wiggity woo that I got. Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Making me want to get old.
Yeah, we have to get weird every once in a while. This is too.
I'm gonna save that funk line for later because this is a really cool like intro to have. So I've got like an A version, a B version, A1, A2, so A1B, A2 at the moment. Oh, this is meant to be over the other keys, isn't it?
What, the funk line?
Yeah, I've got the keys over the wrong part at the moment. It's all good. Boink. 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 Oh yeah.
I think something's pretty off with the keys there.
Yeah, I think so
on
too.
the second time around.
It's just there's like bits that are a little rushy. There, I'll sort it. Just gonna lock it right in with your. That feels quite straight.
I think it's like the second note is supposed to hit on the one. Do da ba.
Yeah.
Like on the first beat of the next bar. Or the next beat. So I think the high note, the last note, that's the part you want to nail on the beat.
So, but it's at the moment it's going da da, and I want it to go bird it. So I was gonna do a little crossfade.
Oh.
Like that.
Cool.
That's what I was hearing. It's nice to have like a bit of that live feel. It's so nice to hear you guys play. You can just hear you've been playing together for so long.
Oh yeah, we have that muscle.
And then, but the thing with the funk line is there's a couple of minor somethings in there. It's just like a lot happening because I think that the sparse one is where the funk should live, maybe.
But we should also kind of structure that so the Rhodes. It could start with just the Rhodes and bass, and then the funk line can be later, and then you can do also like a pretty intense high pass just with the standard Cubase EQ thing, just on the funk line, because sometimes you overdub bass on bass. It's always
I was thinking there was a
because even the it's supposed to be somewhere there and also kind of soft, and it's almost like guitars in this context, guitars are pretty much percussion. Ooh, really warming it up.
Yeah, I've just been using the strip since we did that that other project with the preset thing. The kind of the template project, and I was doing all the processing inside Cubase. I actually started using the strip more just because I felt let's try doing it with just within Cubase, and it led to me discovering that not only that, but there's also like DS or an envelope shaper just sat there. Then there's Magneto sat in the saturation band. I was like, hang on a minute.
Stuff.
Yeah, so have you got an idea about this arrangement so far?
I'm thinking like there's supposed to be like the first part is kind of already happening, like the solid bass line. It has the kind of funky keys going in, and then on the second A, something needs to happen.
Yeah. Because I'm almost feeling like this should be the first one, and this should be the second one. Because this can be like... Yeah, like a solo almost. Would you vibe with me cutting that up a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Amazing. Done.
Simple as that.
Yeah, I love Cubase's range.
The range.
Yeah, the
functions,
global cut, global copy. It's just so easy. Oh, and we got the slide as well there. Still. I think we could probably even have hang on a minute. I just realized this is all could probably do with not being lots of cuts and just quickly replaced. The keys could probably come in on the second time round alongside a head. The sound of you coming in with a solo there so much that's basically made me want to say that the first maybe this, so it's like a double sparse A with the keys coming in here, and then I'm hearing a head or a melody, and then a melody that goes through to the B. I guess this is quite standard jazz structure, isn't it? Like but
I wouldn't know.
Me neither. I just I think I'm hearing things happen over and over again a little bit. Yeah. But then then the A and B can then repeat round with a solo over A and the solo over B, and then you can kind of work it out.
I'm just trying to think if laying down a bunch of bass solos on it. I can't believe that I'm saying that, but laying down a bunch of bass solos over it is the thing to do. It could be that the A part just we need to kind of play into the character and just play it like a melody, like so it's like sorry, and then like something very sweet, and then the B part should be more about asking a question, like something more, I don't know, spicier.
I love it. I absolutely love it. When you do such a thing, I'm just like, well, that sounds beautiful. I'm well into that.
Yeah, I can try and come up with something.
Maybe,
unless you want to take like maybe even like a synth, like a sine, a very mellow tone, and kind of try to do something with that. Could also
that
be
could
nice.
be kind of sick. Yeah, there's many a thing. Oh, I have the silliest of ideas. I'm having silly ideas today.
Feel free to drop ideas in the chat. We shouldn't be forced to do all this alone.
Yeah, if you hear anything. I'm looking for one nice whap, and then I'm gonna do something crazy over here.
You're gonna sample it and into your Nord.
Crazier.
Even crazier.
Even crazier. Where is that in the bass funk? There is.
We haven't said in a while that we're giving away 5 copies of our new plugin, Time Oddity Chorus, and the links to sign up for the giveaway are just now being posted in the chat. Yeah, it's a nice plugin. It sounds all right. It's on everything I play in this track.
It sounds so nice, yeah.
high bass melody with longer lines would be great. Yeah, I even thought about doing like something, in old school funk. Like one of my favorite bands is Funkadelic, and there would be times where you'd hear like a very kind of fuzzy, gritty tone, but far away, playing a melody with long lines. I think they were brilliant in that sort of layering instruments and getting like a feeling of size with what's going on.
Synplant is now making us based on your. I loaded in your bass WAP, just a single note. Oh, is browser frozen? Browser got weird there. Oh yeah, they're eating up my graphics processor right now. Yeah, I've never streamed and used this, but yeah, basically, it's basically I've given it the sound of your bass, and then it's gone. Well, if I were to try and recreate that entirely as a synth, I would go, and it will get to like this end point with all these different ways. But you can like mess it up.
It's kind of sounded almost like a steel pan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just wanted to see what would happen if I like didn't sample you, but like. It's so very like Mario.
That's pretty awesome though.
I like.
That's pretty cool. You want to do something with it, or was it just for kicks?
I thought I would want to do something with it, but suddenly I feel like it might have just been for kicks. It feels a little bit outrageously out there.
Yeah, I mean it could work, but it's just like playing the part too hard, you know.
Yeah, it is. It is really getting in there.
So on the nose.
I honestly just wanted to. I kind of just for a minute there got completely distracted by like.
I love it.
Does Synplant replicate always what? I think you have more melodic ideas going on at the moment.
I actually don't, but thank you.
Anytime,
I'll try. So what Bart was suggesting, which could be really, really cool, is to have like just like a sort of a vocal line, basically played on bass.
Yeah, I love that.
Maybe I'll try on top of what you send.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you. I'll send you. I'll send you the new AABAB. So I'm gonna send you over a new AABA. Oh, sorry, it's like AABAB.
I'm just messing around for now, just to find something.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what? I'll throw in some
cayenne pepper.
Yeah, exactly that. Some delay.
Yeah, just to soften it down. There you go. You got a new WAV to play along with there.
Thank you.
Anytime, mate.
Exactly, that's what I'm gonna play. So I'm just gonna loop and kind of jam over it. Maybe something will pop up as being appropriate. What the hell was that?
It's a chicken.
I was sure you made that with your mouth. I was like 100,000% sure.
It's like just the head of a chicken. It's like the body is missing, so it's just
beautiful. Yeah. You should sample that into Synplant.
I'll do it right now. No, well, you should do your thing, and I'll I'll do that.
Okay, let's try and give it a go. What do you think about something like that?
Absolutely love it, mate.
I just noticed that delay is only running on the fuzz part, so maybe I'll just shut everything else off and just do the fuzz. Sorry about that.
Could you? Are you sharing your screen at the moment?
No, is that something? It's probably preferable that I do, huh?
I would love to see that.
Yeah. I'm kidding. I wanted to do it. I was sure I was, but I forgot. So I'm using Bitfuzzer here. Maybe I'll do series mode, just so it's.
I gotta get this downloaded.
I really want to get the fuzzy sound. I have
Fuzzy
this
duck
thing in my head. Exactly. I want to do like a funkadelic tribute.
Hell yeah. Damn,
I think there's
son.
something there.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's all Bart's fault. He said like vocal lines, and I was like, well, this something. Somebody needs to.
Bart's tarts.
I think that's the one. So it's gonna be like
Yeah.
it's so nasty bending bass strings like that.
Yeah, but you make it sing, dude.
Yeah, I wish I played guitar, and that's the thing.
That's not prevalent or obvious at all.
No, but the truth of the matter is that I absolutely adore guitar players and getting to accompany a lot of great ones. Yeah, it's just something I really love the instrument, even though I play bass. It's like something I've studied quite a bit. You know, I used to teach a course in here in Israel in Rimon. It's like the Berkeley equivalent here, I guess. And in the course, I'd teach things like phrasing. So it's a very standard thing to explore phrasing from like famous jazz musicians and to play like Charlie Parker and to play all these cats. And when that lesson would come up, they would all like, are we going to analyze like Jaco or something? And I was like, no. And I'd play Slash for them. I play like Slash solos, like we would listen to that. And it was to make the point that, you know, guitar players kind of nailed that whole expression thing on the instrument. Like, you know, Steve Vai is like, it's a level of expression on a stringed instrument that I think, like, if you don't acknowledge how great these cats are, you're like missing out. So I guess that's sort of an anecdote.
Yeah.
Maybe it's relevant.
No, it really is. Like, I'm sure they were all like expecting to get the Yakko, and instead they got the Slash.
Exactly.
And that's
they
just the best
November
thing.
Rain.
Yeah. Like I once had a
Their
music
faces.
appreciation class where I was expecting Jethro Tull or Pink Floyd, and we got Beyonce instead, and it was like a really sick Beyonce live concert, and like I had newfound appreciation for Aaron Spears after that.
Dude, dude, those bands are like absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened. The F-bomb. So I'm gonna track the solo just so I can drop it off in the Discord.
Hell yeah.
And there we go. All right, I'm gonna probably mess it up for a couple times, so we'll see.
Beautiful.
I'm just thinking, should I pick it up with the pa-da-da?
Yeah.
I just deleted. You know, there's one like pet peeve that's driving me crazy. When you click the delete, it removes the plugin from the insert slot.
Oh, mine doesn't do that. I've never had that happen with delete. Sounds like a Mac
I don't
thing.
know why. Probably, but it's absolutely destroying my mental health. I know it's a. Yeah. Anyway.
Can we get a backspace key emoji in chat for Or's mental health?
That's highly appreciated.
It's such a nice tone as well. It sounds so chill. Yeah, that counting is absolutely rinsing you, isn't it?
Yeah. yeah, because the slide is on the one. That's the problem.
3, 4, no 5.
Okay, thank you. It's another one.
Yeah, I did a double
moving
A.
On to the B. Let me try and do a better one, maybe with the pickup line, because I left it out this time for some reason. And if not, we have this one, so I'm just going to run it over.
Sure.
Told you I'll mess it up.
Yeah! But you're only human. Or are we dancers?
Just having fun on the end there.
Yeah, dude.
I'll just send you the A part. I think this one was nice.
Yeah. So like I think I imagined that this melody would come in with like the second A, because you know I popped two A's next to each other. What is that? I'd love to get that on the way up. Whoop.
Okay, so I'll track it on the, I'll add it on right now.
Nice. Pro. Yeah, dude. Man's punched in once or twice before.
Once or twice, indeed. Once or twice. A bar, you mean?
There's a really cool function in Cubase called delete overlaps that's hiding in audio.
Sure, I love doing everything the hard way.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I set it to a key command like Alt Shift O, and it's like it saved my life. Hell yeah.
So that would be.
I love the idea of
right.
making a chord of chicken.
A what?
A chord of chicken. Like.
Oh yeah. Did you end up? Did you sample that?
I will do it right this second.
So what did you say? You said delete overlaps.
Yeah. So it's audio advanced, and then it's at the bottom. Delete overlaps. It's I've got it. I've mapped it to a key command because it's like.
There we go.
Super useful.
Okay. This is the only part we're gonna clip out of this
Kettle's
stream.
boiled, man.
Oh my god, that's wonderful. That's beautiful.
So.
I'm dying. What have we been doing so far?
I don't know, man. But I'd rather see what Synplant can make of it. You know. Truly, I really would. It would make me.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. That's not the word I was thinking of.
We are explorers and adventurers of music.
Go on, Synplant.
Oh my god.
It's fucking dying. It's trying hard, but not so fast. In the end, it really never mattered. Johnny, welcome in. I am making an
For
AI.
people joining right now.
An AI generated model of Mr. Chicken here. Every time it comes out with a model,
The reverb got me this time.
Why is it so quiet? What's up with you? It sounds really like that chicken.
Oh my god. The bass. I can't talk right now. The bass melody is in the Dropbox. Absolutely.
Absolute bass melody. Let's get it in.
What have I walked into is the best.
What is this? I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for anything. What's going on?
Why this?
Oh, you're making me wheeze, boy.
Oh man, Bart is full of good ideas. He said you should scat some vocal lines and then the bass should copy those lines.
And then you got to analyze the scat man.
Alright, but that.
Now he wants to do it.
So the melody. So. You know what? Somehow that actually was cool. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's because like it's past midnight and I'm really. Yeah, I haven't slept in like 8 months, but well, I don't remember what I was about to say. The chicken, the chicken deneuralized me. No,
deleted your thoughts and your inspiration.
Deleted my entire brain. Yeah. I'm all like chickened out. No, I was just about to say that the lead is supposed to be like soft and far away. It's not supposed to be like in your face. It's supposed to be kind of
okay.
With everything. Exactly.
Maybe let's hear it over the nose.
You can also
the nose sparse.
You can also. Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, you can also turn down the main bass quite a bit, I think.
Oh, sorry, that was the non-sparse. Yeah, the main bass.
The main bass is quite loud. I'm also like doubling the octaves there and stuff, so it's gonna be dominant even if you take it down. Exactly.
And then something to put this in a sense of space, right? Like
Did I export it with like panning to one side?
A little bit, yeah, but I can undo that. Here we go.
No, it's probably I know what I did. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Sounds so nice.
So Johnny is asking what kind of... This completely killed the stream, I have a feeling. Like we won't get anything else done.
Okay, I'm gonna unarm it because I'm literally ruining it. And yeah.
No, that's fine, man. That's like...
Don't say that,
you
man.
You do you. You do you, as they say. Could you actually could you play can you play the chicken with it?
Oh.
Like, So Johnny was let me it's my fault. It's totally my fault. It's totally my fault.
No, please. You got this.
It's all me.
Do you know what? It's going to be a lot better for everyone if I just...
What? No, don't leave me hanging. I don't know what to do.
Oh, you were going to answer his question, weren't you?
No, I just of course, don't worry. Johnny was asking what kind of bass amp I have behind me, and it's actually like a company I just started working with. They're called GR Bass. They're from Italy. It's a pretty cool rig for many reasons. Like it's made out of carbon fiber and it's like some brilliant design. It's like I think, I don't know, something crazy like 800 watts. It weighs whatever, like 19 kilos, both cabinets and the head. Like a lot of companies make lightweight bass cabinets for years now, but they really like exaggerated, where they have videos of this like thin Italian girl just picking up an 8x10 by herself and walking around with it. It's crazy. The head itself, it's called GR1. I can probably bring it over.
Yeah, 800 watts. That's tiny.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of those Class D amplifiers these days, you know, bass players have it. Yeah, we're really lucky in the sense that this amp has a ton of headroom. It's super clean. I guess like my best description for this, like for me, the ultimate is playing through studio monitors, which I know sounds like hideous for a lot of bass players, but I really love. That's the way I've practiced for most of my adult life, is basically playing through studio monitors and having this dry as possible so I can notice anything in my playing. It's a very disgusting and pitiful way to practice, but then you end up learning a lot about actually sounding great on the instrument. And these amps just nailed it in the sense that they just sound like these big, amazing sounding studio monitors. So everything you throw into it just like pops out. And I know a lot of people say that about the bass amps because a lot of them have headroom, but this one actually has a mode where it bypasses all the preamp and everything goes straight like into power amp, and it just sounds massive and great. I'm super happy with it, so I took the opportunity to kind of go through it.
Is that the amp that you used on our video that we jammed together with the really bright LEDs?
Yeah,
it sounds so good.
Yeah, it's recording amps in general. It's always like it's not as good as being in the room, but yeah, basically it's really fun because it's an amp. This rig, even on a really like soft volume, just sounds great. Very full range. It's meant for people like me that really need nuance in like every area of the bass. And of course, if you play basses with fresh strings and you're kind of a modern-oriented bass player, you want that sort of resonant top end, really dominant in your sound. So yeah, I'm just super happy with it. I feel like I finally found an amp that kind of translates what I'm used to hearing just here in my studio.
Yeah, it's got like a Hellborgy top end, but not as clean in a nice way. It's got some dirt, it's got some grit, it's got some...
Oh yeah, they nailed it. They really did something wonderful there, and they're picking up. A lot of artists are heading
What's
there.
What's the company called again?
GR Bass.
So, GR Bass. I'm gonna check that out for sure. Like, cause I'm really into that. I do love it.
I'm pretty sure, Johnny. I'm pretty sure in the UK there's Bass Direct. I don't know if you know of that store. So I'm pretty sure they have it over there, so you can get in contact with them.
So what I've done is I've bounced the song in its current form with that bass melody for you, and I figured we could kind of keep building on it over time. Let this be sort of a growing project that sort of can sort of spur into different places. I think we could even like mess around with getting people from the Modalics community, maybe the Discord, to like throw lines in over, throw stems in, and we can like muck around with it, because it's a really nice template to like go in pretty much any direction. I do think this isn't really adding a lot to it, but that looked like it got you.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that, man.
I saw you recoil.
There should be like a chicken alert on screen when that's
warning.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I was gonna ask, with the giveaway that you guys are doing, is that something that you have the ability to like pick out on the air, or are you gonna do that after the fact and then people will get emails?
Sure. I mean, we're supposed to be able to, but I'm such a noob that I've never done that actually. So
right. So we've got AL around. Yeah, or if AL can. He's not at the moment, but he said he was listening on his phone, so maybe he can jump in, because I didn't get involved in that. But I'm sure we've still got quite a lot, if not all, of the people who logged in. And it feels like a nice
on the Discord as well.
Nice. It feels like a nice time to kind of wrap it up. I know you were saying you had to like keep your sleep in order as well, amongst as much as you can in life. And
yeah, but it'd be nice if we can to at least announce the winners.
Yes, indeed.
If not, we'll just do it on our socials, and of course get in touch with you guys.
Yes.
So how many people? I see 23 entries. It's not bad.
Amazing.
Not bad.
That's so cool. Thank you all so much for actually getting involved in that, and for sticking around so long and enjoying this with us. It's been so much fun.
Definitely, man. It's always a pleasure, chatting up with you. And people don't know, but we're talking for like sometimes it's just out of our day, just on the regular lately. Just been it's been like great, getting to spend more time with you and making music. Even though it's like I guess chicken-based funk, space funk,
yeah, man.
Whatever.
It's been great. I think we can totally still like keep it open for a little bit longer. There's a link.
Do that.
There's a link there. It's the sweepwidget.com link. You can still click on that and get involved. If you just joined us, there's 5 licenses for Time Oddity Chorus by Modalics. It's their new chorus plugin. We've got it active on this keys part here. Not this keys part, but this one. I love the sound of that. But this is before and after. definitely gonna mess around with that like a whole bunch because I think it's sounding really, really nice. So
yeah, like I said before, it's the kind of plugin that our goal was to do something that you don't want to just turn off. Like once it's on, you just get kind of addicted to the width.
Yeah, I love it. I haven't like had such an immediate reaction to a chorus in quite some time, and I do mess around with a lot of Rhodes, so I'm looking forward to checking that out.
You know what?
So
I never play with a chorus, like almost never, and this is the first time that I've actually, like, I have a bunch of chorus pedals here around me in my studio, but usually it's not a sound because it kind of defocuses the bass. I always felt like it's, not hitting for me. But in this one, it's because I kind of designed it, so it was really easy for me to get a tone going that still maintains a lot of the,
I love
character
it
of
so
the
much.
instrument.
It tells such a story just in itself. You play into it so nicely. I think that's one of the things that a lot of your, myself included, a lot of the fans of your company, Modalics, a lot of this comes down to like the fact that you're just making tools that really inspire you, and that's really coming through. This kind of unique energy coming through these plugins, and it's really fun seeing this collection, this bundle being grown, and it's a real honor and a real privilege to be able to be a part of sharing the message with all of that, because I think these tools are so unique and so fun, and
Thank you,
really
man.
Inspiring.
I appreciate it, and I'll let you in on a little secret. I think I told you this in private before, but it's funny because as somebody who's been producing plugins for that many years, I don't actually like plugins. Like I love pedals. I love things that are sort of bursting with their own personality, and you either use them or you don't. That's kind of my ethos, let's call it, in terms of choosing gear. And then, trying to take my, let's call it, lack of affection towards most plugins and make plugins. I think it lends itself well. It created like Bitfuzzer and Time Oddity and Eon and Beat Scholar. All of these plugins are just like sometimes Eyal and I just focusing on pain points and what we don't like, and then just trying to think we had a phrase called time to music, like how can we draw the straightest line possible between when you sit down and you have an idea in your head and getting it across. And that's, I guess, like the main kind of compass that we have, because Eyal and I, most of our lives, like, we've been touring musicians and composing and producing and stuff, and there's always this crazy flow between me and him where we have harmony and rhythm and everything going on when he's on the piano and I'm on bass, and then okay, let's put it onto a Cubase project, and then you start to sort of decelerate and feel like, okay, I just let me open a multi-track so I can get the drum sound right, and by a couple of hours go by and you're like, what was I even excited about? So yeah, that's a major driving point for us. It's the fact that we actually want to face plugins for hours. We want to make music and get the plugin thing over as quickly as possible. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Fully. No, yeah, I really feel it. I find it's really interesting that it's like something that you don't that you're working on things that you don't usually like, and that means you're kind of coming at it quite uniquely, going, well, I don't normally like it because X, so if I now do the opposite of that, if I bring something new to that, not because like not trying to find emergent space for the sake of it, but genuinely like trying to fall in love with plugins again. I think that's really cool. It communicates in the GUI, in the process, in the workflow. It's there. It's fun.
Thanks, man. That's what we're trying to do. We only make things that we, it's not a very wise marketing, I guess, or a wise way to run a supposedly profitable company, but we don't care what would sell next month. We only do things that we actually care about, because we feel like that's where we find like brilliance in what we do, is only when we reach that point where we can't think about anything else but this one thing that we're obsessed about at this moment. And this time it ended up in being like actually an entire sound engine. Time Oddity. I'm sorry, 1 second. Mic while I drink.
No problem, dude. All good.
From my miniature water bottle. So, Time Oddity is actually an entire sound engine that we created that deals with, among other things, like delay lines and filtering, and it has capabilities to produce both like modulation and straight up like great sounding, almost like analog sounding delay, and also like, you know, anything in that spectrum like we'll be able to explore, because usually when we make things, we make them modular, so we don't just make a one-off, we make an engine, and then it kind of served a lot of other projects and plugins, and we're able to produce more out of it. I think Eyal maybe has joined by now.
I'm not seeing him on the mic. He has responded on the old Discord. He said 1 sec, so I think
he said we just
knows.
click a button. We just
yeah,
click a button.
He said we're ready to draw, and he said 1 sec, and then just waiting on him now to, because we're not sure which button. It's like you're starting a jam, and they're like, hey, what key do you want to play? And they're like, any key. And someone's like, well, where's the any key?
You just follow this.
Yeah. Oh, so Bart hasn't. I don't think Bart's actually seen the Beat Scholar videos I've made for you guys. The thing that kind of sparked this whole thing off. So yeah, we'll have to get a link to that. Does someone have? Can someone jump in on the chat in the YouTube and find the first one where I kind of with the keyboard with the spoken thing? The name of that YouTube video was the preset pack, wasn't it? The Beat Scholar preset walkthrough.
I can find it.
Yeah. No, I think Carolina's jumping in and having a look for us. Now, thank you so much, my dear. For those who don't know, in the Twitch, Kay Malyan is my wife, Carolina. She's always hanging out, being super helpful in Discord and the such. Yay! Yeah, she's gotten that. Cool. So, Bart, on the Twitch chat, Carolina's just shared that. So that's like the long form video of where I went through and went real modular with like. It's kind of like how my brain works in terms of micro beats and displacing micro beats. So have a look at that in your free time. It's this link here that Carolina's thrown up. All right, I think we might be just about ready to draw as well. Yes, we have it. Go. Eyal has hit the button. Okay, do you want to read them out?
There's one of them. I can only read the email, but yeah, sure.
Oh, I've got the There's one of them. The name is all. It's
probably in Cyrillic, because I see it like
it's a Cyrillic
from
thing,
Russia. Yeah, Cyrillic. So the email is zasolkin@gmail.com. Congrats. Ethan King, Greg Johnson, Britt Seacrest, and CK Uder, I guess. Just CK. You know who you are. The email is ckuder@gmail.com. So you're the winners of, I guess, a license for Time Oddity Chorus. We'll be sending out the licenses. If you run into any issues, you can get in touch with us directly. info@modalics.com. That's where you get support for anything Modalics, I guess. And thank you very much. We appreciate you guys being with us here, and I really had a blast. I can't wait to do this again. We'll try and do once a month, I guess, Mike, right?
Yes, for sure. Yes, 100%.
Minus the chicken, or maybe double the chickens. I don't know.
Yes, I'd love to add more or less or all chicken, and maybe we can just have as much chicken or as little chicken as you want. But thank you again so much for having me involved and having us, make this tune together. It's been a real blast. Let's have a think about what we can do with like the final version of that song.
Do you want to give it one last?
Yeah, let's give it a last listen through. Yeah, here it comes.
And maybe.
Oh, go on.
No, I was just gonna say maybe we'll do what you said and get the community and the Discord server involved, and make this kind of a snowball thing.
Yeah,
it would end up being weird and wonderful, hopefully.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea for sure. All right, here it is in its full form. No, can't hear or. There he is.
Hey, hello.
Hey.
In the break just now, the funky bass thing with nothing in the background, that was a pretty cool transition. I guess it was by mistake because it just had it there, but that's
yeah,
pretty
it was
cool
just
idea.
at the end because we hadn't slotted it into anything, so I was like, so it was just sat there at the end. But yeah, it's such a cool track.
Yeah.
Maybe in the version we export and share around, it can just be there on the end, and then it can be like the next thing to write in. There's like a separate stem, but yeah,
that's brilliant. But nothing else. Like they can come up with drums or whatever else they want.
Yeah, it's and then that's like we can either send just that riff or like the whole thing around or whatever. But yeah, so cool, man.
We could do something similar to what we did. There's like a project that we haven't released yet with like this beautiful track Mike composed, and we're giving out the stems for it. Hopefully it will be out there pretty soon. And whatever DAW you have, we're gonna produce a project that you can just mix and use the tracks and use the beautiful MIDI drums that Mike composed there. So yeah, that could be a good idea to do with this project as well, and have people remix it and add their own, and then we'll figure out something so people have an incentive to kind of bounce around with it.
Amazing. Yeah, I've just sent that funk bass stem into the Discord there, so that's totally available. Well, I think that kind of wraps us up for the evening, does it not?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Congratulations again to the 5 winners of Time Oddity Chorus. It's I'm sure this won't be the last of these kinds of events, but I also just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who's stuck around and watched us actually collaborate in the zone, writing together for the first time. We've played together before years and years ago for John Brown's Flux Conduct project. Or was the bass player in that, and that's how we initially met. But it's so lovely that this is our first writing session really together, and I'm really grateful to you all for sticking around and watching it happen in real time. It's feels like the start of something quite special, and again, a huge thanks to Eyal for joining in earlier and laying down that keys love. I totally was like, I had total red light fever when it was like, let's put keys parts on. I was like, can hear you, please. I'd much rather just go. But yeah, thank you all so very much for being here and being involved. It's been a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you another time as soon as possible. All the love to you all. Thanks, and take good care of each other, and we'll see you in the next session. Ciao.
See you guys.